What's one thing he said? Like when Sasuke used the curse mark and used some of Jugo's energy, Sasuke's body is already accustomed to the curse mark, so it will work well for his Susanoo. Bro, my voices are terrible. Oh my gosh, I just realized how bad my voices are. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Dude, I heard this amazing song today, which I heard months ago, but I only heard a small clip, and now I saw a longer clip. I keep my ideas, so it's where no tell me how to get it done. Dude, I came up with a lot of songs while I was working at Amazon. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to put out a lot of songs because I have a lot planned. Recordings of just me singing into the phone while I'm walking around, but there's no music or anything. It's just I need to put those things in song form. There's a lot of times where I sing things or I put things in my notes section, like video ideas. I have a lot of recordings of just me singing a cappella. I'm going to put those in song form. So yeah. Let's ride. Like after I started listening to Initial D that one time running late and I had to go fast, I felt like I was gonna cut it close. I started listening to Initial D like every morning after, almost. Actually, yeah, every single morning after when I would go to and from Amazon because it was a 45-minute drive. So that inspired me to make a Eurobeat. Eurobeat, go! I'm gonna make it on a Eurobeat, go! I even thought about this thing called Go Nakagawa. Like I thought about like making a series. First it was going to be a song of that name, and then it was going to be a titular series based on him. And I was like, what if I make a character called Go Nakagawa and he's like a racer, perhaps a bike, and he runs fast as well. He just likes racing in general, I guess. And what if his father was a champion racer, or at least tried to be? And then when I watched a video last night, I was blown away because the main character from Initial D, his father was actually a racer. So I'm like, this guy's coming up with the same ideas before I even come up with it. And then I realized like so many people live the exact same lives. Like, because like yesterday I thought about how most ideas people come up with are not even unique. Like, dude, is there any idea that I came up with that is completely original? Like, is there anything I'm thinking that no one else ever thought? It's like, one has to think about said things when I'm just like looking at the state of like things around me. It's like, and it helps me gain some perspective, if you will. Like none of my ideas are really unique, and that's like, there's like a beautiful ignorance about that. So like whether you know it or not, there's always someone who has the same ideas. And I thought about it when I was about to start my run, that like Einstein is not particularly smarter than anyone else. He just he was just the first to bring out certain ideas and publicize them. And combined with his personality, or maybe he went more towards a marketing standpoint, you know, he was easier to publicize, or like various factors around that led to Einstein becoming more popular. Of course, he had inventive ideas. My point is that even if it's not inventive ideas, just people like Mark Zuckerberg, and not necessarily inventing physical products, but like putting inventive ideas to life before anyone else, or having the work ethic or the money, or yeah, some things can be prohibitive, especially if you lack resources or you live in like certain countries where things are scarce and one has to resort to menial labor and does not have the cumulative wealth nor the sheer amount of free time in order to develop said inventive ideas. I was surprised when like I found out that in Initial D, the main character's father was also a racer. I was like, I was about to implement that into my story, which my story was going to be based off of Initial D anyway, but then I thought I made up that original idea myself. Yeah, I'm going to make a song called Go Nakagawa first before I make a series about it. A few years ago, I think in 2018, I played this racing game called Ride, and it was about motorcycles, and I was like, it's going to be like a Japanese character who like says words wrong. Like instead of saying orewa, like I am, they're gonna say oreba, like stuff like that. I don't know why. I just know like in Japanese, when speaking casually, a lot of people slur certain words. Like I learned that when watching videos about like Japan and Japanese culture. I feel like anime manga is like one of the biggest cultural exports of Japan. Me having such a strong connection to that from a young age, that's what led me to watch videos about Japanese culture. Like I watched this one flute video where I saw the things on the trees, and I told myself, hey, I've seen those trees, but not in real life or even in a real video. I've seen them on Naruto, The Broken Bonds. It was an old video game. And that one friend I was talking to about the Illuminati, we related to a lot of things, because he was, at some point we were talking about video games, and I said, he was talking about how he used to play certain video games, and I asked him, I was like, have you ever played Jak and Daxter? And then like he went crazy, bro. Bro, we talked about a lot of stuff like Crash Bandicoot, and then like I realized a lot of people live the same fucking life. And another friend I met at that same workplace was like telling me that yesterday morning. Yeah, I think it was yesterday morning. She told me that like she thought about it, and she also realized that a lot of people like live the same lives. I shall now disappear, and I shall come out with a new video. I'm going to be taking YouTube a lot more seriously. I'm not greedy, however, I want to, you know, treat YouTube as if it's something that I know I'll be successful at. That way I'll be more successful. That way I'll put more effort into it. I shall leave now. Hey, driving way too fast like Go Nakagawa. Hey, doing twice speed limit like Young Nakagawa. Yeah, now all of these hairs want to fight me. Cause I'm at the very top like Go in the 90s. Hey, and I'm at the top like Go Nakagawa. Hey, Go Nakagawa, I'm in Okinawa. Hey, and I'm way too fast, Okisawa. Usually I drive slow, but I can still always Go Nakagawa.